Hi everyone, it's Sue here. Um, I am, well, it's Sunday evening, so I'm having my surgery tomorrow. I'm having the gastric sleeve, and I spent the weekend at Foxwoods, a casino with my daughters and their boyfriends and my husband, and we had a lot of fun. I actually came home with the same amount of money I left with. So that's pretty exciting. So I didn't lose anything, I didn't win anything, but I didn't lose anything. So that was kind of nice. Um, so had a great weekend, a lot of fun, and um, Jack and I went kind of like off the beaten path on the way home, and we stopped. We love to stop at thrift stores, so we did that, and I bought a few things there and stuff. Actually went to Savers and I bought some medium, because they're so cheap, medium sweatpants, the capri kind, because it's going to be warmer by the time I'm going to be wearing them. And they were like $1.99 and $2.99 a pair, plus I had 30% off. So, and I bought some shirts, size extra large, just to have $1.99 each. So that was really, worth it. And so a lot of things went through my head today. My emotions were up and down, and here I am getting emotional again. I can't control it. You know, I'm not nervous for surgery at all. I'm, um, I can't really describe my feelings. Um, Honestly, I'm not really sure. Just at the drop of a hat, I've been crying today. And I'm not really sure what these emotions are. Um, I'm sure they're common. Um, I've come real far in the last 6 months. I have made some huge changes in my life regarding to food and whatnot. And when I started this whole thing in September, they have a pre-op program that you have to go through, and it's 4 months. And you have to go to a meeting every month, and I did, and then there was delays and everything, but having my surgery before April 1st, which I'm really surprised and really happy. And so I started out in September at 305, and I've lost 52 pounds. As of tonight, I'm 253. I have a feeling tomorrow morning I'll be less. I haven't eaten really hardly anything today. Well, I had a protein shake. That's it. And I've had a lot of water. And so I think perhaps I might have some water bloating, but I'll see what I am, the official weight, when I weigh in tomorrow at the hospital, pre-surgery. So I started my pre-op diet on March 16th, and this was even before I knew I had a surgery date. I was seeing my surgeon on the 18th, and I just was very frustrated with the length of time everything was taking. So I decided to take it upon myself to start the pre-op diet, if for nothing else, just to lose some quick weight for the time. But when I went in and talked to the doctor and I told him I've already started my pre-op diet, basically he said, oh, well then I guess there's nothing to, wait for, because my insurance doesn't require prior authorization, fortunately. And so he said that the scheduling nurse would call me sometime that week. She called me that day and said, well, you've started it, so you're 2 weeks from the day you started your diet, which is Monday. So since the 16th, I've lost 21 pounds. And so I've already really prepared myself in these 6 months with the eating less, eating more healthy, my husband Jack has been following along. His insurance won't pay for it. We have different insurance. I'm on disability, so I have Medicare, and Medicare will pay for it, but his insurance through his company won't pay for it. But he's been following along with me, and he's lost 40 pounds. So it's been a really interesting journey for me. My weight has been well, as for everyone, but it's been a trigger of unhappiness, and that's the way it is for overweight people for the most part, I believe. Maybe not everyone. I can't speak for everyone, but that's what it was for me. And most of all, I've felt like I've disappointed some people, and so it's been a difficult thing. And I've been told by doctors for several years that I've needed to have this surgery, and I've said there's no way I'm having that surgery, because eating this much is not normal. That was my attitude. Well, eating this much is not normal. That's what's not normal. And, who's to say what normal is, right? What is normal? I mean, if you think about it, well, when you're looking at something scientific, like blood work or whatever, the normal range is here. If you're between here and here, you're in the normal range. But when you're talking about people, and you're talking about normal, well, besides the obvious, no one's normal, right? No. What's normal for one person may not be normal for someone else. And so, but I had it in my head that, I was going to be able to lose this weight on my own, which, okay, granted, I've lost 52 pounds on my own, but I've done that with knowing that my end goal was to have surgery. And I've done that since I've started this program, when I was convinced that surgery was the only way for me to lose this weight. It's a tool, and for me, it's a tool I absolutely need. I've already made huge changes, like I said, so I think that, I've conquered a lot of things, and obviously I have no idea what's coming forward, because I've never been through it before. But I feel strongly that I'm going to sneeze. I felt very strongly that I was going to sneeze. 4 times. That's normal for me. It's probably not normal for you. So I feel very strongly that I was just actually listening to Alexander Rodriguez, who's having his surgery on the same day as me tomorrow. He's having his at 8 a.m. And so I watched his videos, and I was just watching his latest video, which was like 3 days ago. And he was saying that, I lost my train of thought. That's not what he was saying. I have so many things going through my head. Oh, I know. He was saying that, when he went through his pre-op thing, that, so many people were saying that their worries about having the surgery was that they were going to miss certain foods, not being able to eat certain foods. They were going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't eat this, or I can't eat that. And that part was going to be difficult for them. his biggest fear was dumping. I don't honestly have that fear because it happens for a specific reason. And that's if, you consume something sugary or things like that. I'm not saying it's not going to happen because it's happened to a lot of people, but I'm not worried about it. It may or may not happen. Sorry, I'm getting messages on my computer evidently. So, as far as my emotions, it's, I don't know right now, and the other thing that I used to say was, first of all, I'm not having the surgery because eating this much is not normal. Second of all, I used to say that when I lose all this weight, people are going to say, "Oh, you look so good." And the interpretation that I would take from that was, you look like shit before, and you look good now. Really? First of all, who cares? Really? Who cares? Second of all, if someone tells me that, and it's basically going to be someone that I'm friends with or close to or whatever, they're going to mean, you look good, you lost weight, and you look good. Having no effect or no inside meaning that I looked horrible before. And if I think that, that's my own silliness. And if they think that, well, let them think that. I really don't care. But that was a big fear of mine, that, I was just gonna feel like not, when people complimented me, the compliment was not really gonna be a true compliment as much as they've never told me I looked good before. Now all of a sudden I lose weight, they tell me I look good, so I must have looked really bad before. Really, really, really. This is what I told myself. And again, literally, who cares? Okay? Who cares? It's like, it doesn't matter. And, it's kind of like, and I don't mean to offend anyone, and I don't want anyone to be offended, but lots of people tell me they're going to pray for me. And I think that's wonderful. However, I'm not a religious person whatsoever. I'm an atheist. Yes, I said it. I'm an atheist. Okay? And some people are like, okay, I'm not watching you anymore. Well, that's what it is. But when someone tells me they're going to pray for me, I take that as whatever they think prayer is, in their own way, they are thinking of me and they're wishing me the best. And I like that. If that's their way of saying that, they hope everything comes out okay, they're wishing me the best, if that's how they do that, then I welcome that, because tons and tons of people have said that to me, and I actually take that to heart, and it feels good, even though I don't believe in God. And personally, that's my personal opinion, I don't believe in prayer, but they do. And so that's their way of saying that to me. And so, it's all interpretation. And I don't really care. I'm not going to get any more into any religious thing. But this whole notion of me thinking that, just because someone says you look good, they mean you looked really horrible before is just ridiculous. But that's the way my mind worked, and my weight has not only been a physical issue, but it's been a psychological issue. It's probably nothing new to many people. And I'm thinking now that I was holding on to that weight because I wasn't ready to really deal with things and accept myself for who I am. And allow myself to be comfortable with myself and who I am, no matter what my size. And I really think that, a lot of the reason why I wasn't ready was because I couldn't let go of that little area of comfort, I guess, something that I could hide behind. That's silly, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not really sure, but when I made the decision to lose the weight, and it was because of pain issues. I've dealt with pain for a long time, but I had my right knee replaced 3 years ago at the age of 50, and now I'm 53. I'm going to be 54 in May. And back in September, I was told I need my left knee replaced. I was devastated. I'm too young for this. I have arthritis. It's hereditary. I have arthritis. There's no getting around it. However, my weight has made the arthritis unbearable. If I weren't so heavy, the arthritis would be at a different stage. So I finally decided that enough was enough. The pain was my motivating factor at the time, and it was my drive to do this and to do what I needed to do. And as time went on, I realized that there were so many other things. It wasn't just the pain, that the weight was a lot of other things. And anyways, just driving home tonight, I just had a wave of really emotions that I didn't know what to do with. I cried, and I just couldn't put my finger on what was going on. And I really still can't. I'm ready for the surgery. I know I'm doing the right thing. I feel really good about it. I feel really good about my progress so far and the changes I've made in my life. And I know that the self-confidence that I can build I feel really good. So the emotions, I'm not really sure where they're coming from. I'm not nervous at all. No apprehensive, no anxiety. Apprehension, no anxiety. I just have a lot of emotions going on, So I'm just curious if anyone else who watches this that has been through weight loss surgery has had any of the same kind of emotions. Just like to hear from other people on, what if they've had similar emotions, but not because they're nervous about surgery or anything like that. Just generalized emotions. It's all new to me. Um, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't get emotional sometimes, obviously, but, just the whole, it's finally here, and I'm really glad, but I just feel this, I don't know, can't put my finger on it, but just, I feel very calm. I have a lot of things to do because I have a lot of emails to answer and a lot of things to take care of before tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon. So I have some of tomorrow morning to get these things done too. But anyways, I had a wonderful weekend and I am ready for my surgery, and I'm going to get as much done as I can get done tonight, and then tomorrow morning do the rest of the stuff I have to do, and I will be onward to surgery. And I will be doing a video after I get weighed in tomorrow with my official weight. I'm hoping I'm going to have time. And I will be doing a so long, I'm going into surgery now. And then I'll be doing another video after surgery as soon as that I can to let you guys all know how I'm doing. So I want to say, and I haven't been able to answer all the comments, but I've read every single one of them, and it means so much to me to have all of your support, and it's awesome. You guys are awesome. I just read it and I just say, oh, it just feels really good. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support, all your kind words, and I hope you continue to follow me on my journey, which continues tomorrow, and we'll go from there. All right, everyone, thanks for watching, and have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.